Contrary, doing it different. Mubs got beat.
Follow QSJ Radio on Facebook. Keep connected with us. Twitter and Instagram. Follow at QSJ Radio.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home to the unsigned artist, special guest in the building, Bossie Vee. What's up, Bossie?
QSJ Radio.
Hi.
How you doing? It's about damn time you on the air with us, you know what I mean?
Alright, long overdue. Shit.
So, you know, a little bit about Bossie from what I know. Very, very sexy ass songs that are out right now and stuff like that. She came to us a few months ago and has been one of our top fans. Very, very Brooklyn. If you guys don't know that, she's very, very thorough about it. But enough about me knowing you so far. Tell us about you. Tell us what we should know about you.
What is to know? I'm a go-getter. I'm an artist that loves to thrive, whether being an artist or not being an artist. I'm always about my business. So I'm very optimistic. I'm very out there. Like I love to mingle. I love to meet new people. I'm very supportive as well as other people are supportive of me. I am a mother of three beautiful children that I love very much.
Yeah.
They help me get to where I'm at right now.
So, Bossie Vee, before everything was going down, you basically were always out all the time touring the whole city and stuff like that. I have a feeling that there's something behind that, right? The name Bossie Vee. What's with the Bossie Vee? Because I know. Like one Facebook page was like Veronica something, and then all of a sudden like it was Bossie Vee from there. What's with this Bossie Vee? What's this name?
Well, that Veronica is something I had to change it because people kept confusing my artist name with my real name. So I had to switch it up. And plus I kind of got reported by a stalker with the other page, old page. And I did a new page. And I'm happy you actually put my actual artist name so nobody really have to know my real name. Yeah. Unless you asked me.
My bad.
Bossie Vee is pretty much, I named myself that is because I control my own life. I stand by for what I believe in. I pretty much do what I want, when I want, and how I want. I'm not a hard person to work with, but if you piss me off enough, you'll see the other side of me. I really don't want to bring that side of me. You know, I really don't. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, so that kind of adds on to that. You know, a lot of people kept telling me I can't do shit, so I did it anyway. Yeah. You know, so that's pretty much it. You know, and my kids kind of helped me push that too. They helped me bring that person out of me, where you know I'm not gonna take shit from nobody.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
So that brings me to this. This is why I started the song with the voices. I know that there's other songs that you introduced me to, and we'll get to those here in a second. But there's like this other side of you that, like you saying right now, that you're not trying to let out. What are the things that got you to that level? What was it that you've been through? I mean, if you don't want to share, it's fine.
I could give you a brief of it because it's a little too emotional and personal, but okay. I've been through a lot of shit. I lost my parent, you know, one of my parents, my father. He died actually in 2017.
Okay. Condolences, my bad.
Thank you. And then my grandmother, she passed away after that year in the summer. So, and it's a lot of things. It's and I also been a hell and back with my mother. I don't get along with her at all. So it's a reason why, you know, she put me through hell when I was younger. So, and I stand up, like that song Voices, like you just played, that actually means something to me because you know how people's always having an opinion about everything. Yeah. Every single fucking thing, whether it's your eyebrows, your fucking nose, your fucking shirt, it doesn't matter. You have a fucking opinion. And then it's like when you're young, you're too busy. When you're young at that time, you're like too busy worried about what other people say. Yeah. So I started to realize I shouldn't be worrying about what other people say. I should worry about what I say. So the Voices song is about listening to me for once instead of stop listening to everybody else with their you know, the hypocriting and all that shit. So that's why I made that song, because I got tired of people just running their mouths to me and think of, oh, Vossie's so sweet, Vossie's so humble, but Vossie could be a bitch too. I can. Oh, I really can, you know. But I choose my crowd. I choose my people that I give bitch to. It all depends on you. Your attitude all depends on you and how you come at me. Otherwise, I'm a cool laid back chick. It's just don't piss me off and you'll be all right.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Homie Unsigned Artist Bossie Vee is in the building. If you guys please go ahead, follow her on that Instagram. No stalking, please, because she's done with that
please.
shit.
I will curse you out. I will block you. Just know
So Bossy
that.
V, there's a lot to talk about. Not only are you a singer and got a lot of things, and what I caught off of that voices was there was a part in there that you was actually just freestyling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a freestyle part in there, and you just let it rock. You said fuck the last chorus. I'ma just like let it out, blah blah. I caught that, you know what I'm saying? For people that listen to fucking music, for real, instead of this other shit, but we're not gonna get into those guys. But I started noticing that's what it is, and that's what is a passion. What's crazy is at the beginning of this whole quarantine shit, I was actually listening to an artist that actually said fuck the third chorus because they didn't want their songs to be too catchy and they wanted to fill in a whole bunch of stuff. And it started reminding me like, yo, Bossy V is going right into that new style that's going on, and not anybody is catching on to that shit. Nobody's catching on to that. So I appreciate that you just kept going and doing your thing, because you could hear it in all your songs. Now, what's crazy is that Bossy V is also an entrepreneur of so many sorts, right? You got clothing line, shoe line, you Jag Life. What's this Jag Life shit? I need to know what's up with that shit.
Jag Life is my family. I'm a CEO of Jag Life. It's a management company and production. We manage unsigned artists like myself. It's a great company. I have a team with me. I love my team. My managers are, they're the best. I actually have new people coming in too that I will be presenting to everybody, especially you. So they're really good. And I love my family, especially my partner, Jay Rose. He's dope. He's the president of the company and the founder of the company. He's wonderful. Like when I met him, it was like God has like said, hello, it's time for you now.
Oh damn.
And he's really dope. Like he's very smart, and then he's like, oh hey, V, I got this idea. Are you down for it? I'm like, what's the idea first before I say yeah? And then he's like, yeah, I got this whole crew, I got this company I got now and I'm trying to get out there. And I'm like, word? So do I. So what's up? So we kind of like talked this whole thing out. Then we got to know my managers. I introduced them to my managers and we became a family. It's a whole big family,
I appreciate you guys, period, because not only is, this quarantine shit going on, but you guys really be working. You guys really be working with side by side promoters I know, with the Hispanic associations and societies and all this other stuff. Like, you guys be out there working. So when people don't really pay attention to what's going on, it really pisses you off, right? It really like, yo, you serious, bro? Like, I be out here. I'm like, I got legends on my phone. Like, you don't even know what I'm doing, and it pisses me off too because I think the homie, Drex, right? Drex said something about it.
I adore him. I love his music. Hi, Drex, if you're in here.
So Drex last night said something where, you just keep throwing these songs to these people who want to quote unquote be A&Rs and they don't even know half of the shit that you already did, and now you putting yourself out there and stuff like that. Like, have you found different ways other than to just fucking throwing your song all over the place? That are you tired of doing it, or do you continue doing it?
No, I found so many ways to get my music out there. I'm also an A&R too.
Yeah.
I do a lot of shit. Like, I promote my shit. Like, right now we just recently distribute my boy's record on Spotify and stuff like that. So there's more to come. Like, we've been doing a lot of shit. Like, trust me, I was going crazy too, because I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
like, I had a show coming up. Like, what the fuck? Like,
because no lie, everything, like, I'm a very organized person. And if it gets unorganized, it's like, yo, it just threw my whole fucking balance of life off, because I have my album release coming. I had the album release party. I had the fucking Oh my God, it was like I had the video to make thing. I had like 2 videos about to be done. Like it was just like that shit just threw me the fuck off. And I got so pissed off. My anxiety was out of control. It's like I didn't know what to do with myself because I was so used to going out, doing my shit, talking to people, mingling. Okay, I tell my managers, okay, this is what I gotta do, this is what I gotta do. And now it's like, now I gotta stay home.
I think a few more weeks, man. We all be out there wilding out. You know what I'm saying? I think a few more weeks. Yeah. Big shout out to everybody listening. So, Bossie Vee, how long have you been actually recording? But the difference of singing and recording.
I actually started the singing. I'm gonna give you the singing part first. I started encouraging myself to sing starting in September of last year because I was singing kind of on my own, doing the whole let me record myself on the phone, not tell nobody type thing.
Yeah.
So then my grandmother and my dad, it seems like it feels like they were talking to me, and it's like they're like, they told me the last time I spoke to them was they told me that they were like, you need to start pushing yourself. Stop not using your voice. Like you got a beautiful voice. What the fuck are you doing? Like, and I'm like, me, I'm a granddaughter, so I'm like all polite and shit. I'm like, grandma,
Abuelita,
yeah. I tried. It's like I try. And she's like, no, you like. She's like talking in Spanish and shit. She's like, no, you don't try. You just do it. and ever since they passed away, I just been pushing myself more. And then September, I did actually my first open mic. Yeah, in the city.
The open mic, yeah. In September, wow.
Yeah, and I wasn't nervous. I was too anxious and excited to do it because I was like ready to go. Like everybody was coming. I'm like, it's my time. Is this my time? It felt like I was fucking like drugs and shit. Like I was like, is it my time? Like I was ready. My manager could tell you. Like he could tell you. Like he kept asking me, "You're not nervous?" I'm like, "No, nigga, I'm not nervous. You're gonna make me nervous though."
That's what's up.
So I went in. It was my first time dealing with a band.
Wow.
I never dealt with it. Yeah, I never dealt with
one of those situations. Wow.
Yeah, it was. Woo. Yeah, it was kind of awkward because I had the beat and everything ready, and it was on my flash drive and everything. And they're like, "Oh, well, we can't do that. We got to use a van." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. All right. We'll try it." And then I had to go right back to my manager. I was like, "Okay, how the fuck am I supposed to do that?" And he's like, "Just go with it. Just tell them how you like it." And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try it. And it actually worked out pretty good because everybody was just talking, wondering what the fuck I'm gonna do, either comedy, rap. I don't rap. So, and when I got out there and as soon as my fucking over to my mouth, everybody shut the fuck up. They shut up. Like, I was like, oh shit, like what the fuck happened? Everybody like disappeared and shit. But no, it was a good performance. I got the only standing ovation.
Okay.
It was really dope. It was really dope. I enjoyed myself, and after that, it was an addiction already. I wanted more. I wanted more performing. I wanted more attention. I wanted more everything.
Shout to that. Shout to everybody listening. Everybody listening in, tune in to QSJ Bossie Vee first open mic. Basically was it. Like this is where I belong. You know what I mean? That's cool. Damn. So this is new. Almost all this is new.
Yeah, it's old to me. It's new to everybody else because they never heard of me and they never saw me. But they know me now. So it's new. It's not even new to me. It's actually I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable singing. I'm comfortable. And then I performed. I recorded my new shit. The Come Over and what was it? Drinking the glass, and I recorded those 2 songs specifically the first time, and it was my first time being in a studio. That was nerve-wracking because I couldn't believe that I was there. I was like, "Oh shit, am I actually here?"
Yeah, that could do it to some people, definitely. So my man Junior, he's in the building. He says something about Carson Daly was in the building.
Yeah, I was unaware of it, but Carson Daly was actually sitting at the bar looking for new clients, new auditioners for The Voice.
Oh,
And yeah, I was unaware of that until he told me. I was like, what?
I hope that
And
shit happened after, because I would have been
um,
dumb scared.
yeah, no, he that I put a video, like I guess he was recording, he put a video as an advertisement and he had me in it
Mm,
performing. And I
wow.
didn't know that until my other manager was like, yo, you're in the fucking I'm like, what?
Stop playing. That's
Yeah,
loud.
yeah. And the thing is that was dope. Like to have someone actually that's actually up there like that to be like, oh hey, I like you, you're cool.
That's
You know?
nice. Well, hopefully one day you can meet him again and it ain't even have to be an audition. It'd be some other shit.
Yeah, there was actually supposed to be. I was supposed to perform on The Voice actually last like couple of months ago, but then the quarantine shit happened, and it's like, yeah, you're not doing it.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
anyways, big shout out to everybody listening. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna give people the first track that you guys ever sent to us here. Not the same, all the same. What's the name of this one?
Not the same. I
Not
love
the
that.
same.
I love
So
that.
I think this is like the release single and stuff like that, but it's all good. It is? Okay. Big shout out
That's
to
actually
them.
my first song. Actually, my one of my favorite first songs that I released.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Bossie Vee in the building. Got any questions? Leave it in the comments. We're going in with this one. This one right here is called Not the Same.
You're tuned in to QSJRadio.com, the home to the unsigned artists.
I know I said I would never cry, but my heart isn't the type to lie.
We are home to the unsigned artists.
Shout out to everybody
if you
listening.
have other expectations, look elsewhere. We are at war all the time. Our weapon is mad love.
So I know a lot of people have been asking, silently, maybe up front about, the vibes that they get when they listen to your songs and stuff like that. But what were some of your influences, people that you liked listening to that, not only that you could get to their level, but things that you hear in their voices that maybe influenced you to start singing?
Well, it wasn't really a lot of people. It was just artists that I actually admire. Are actually out there now, except for Aaliyah. Let her rest in peace.
Yeah.
Her and Mariah Carey, Alicia Keys. There's a lot. Maya. These are artists that are very unique and they're different. And I study things in different artists to do. It's like, what not to do. What not to do. What not to do. When you listen to music from any artist, it's always that what not to do as an artist. So being that said, certain things they did when it came to like the high pitched vocals that I'm not doing because that is not me. I do not do those things. I'm sorry. My vocals are not trained like that to sound like that. And it's okay because I'm happy the way it is. I know how to vocalize my voice because many people are always saying, oh, you need voice lessons. Well, you know what? I don't give a shit what you say. I don't need fucking voice lessons. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Thank you.
Shout out to everybody listening. That's that V. That's that V right there, man. That's almost every day. I swear to God. But so a lot of people have been saying, I've seen this name a lot, Amanda Perez. Like for real, like somebody remind me who the fuck Amanda Perez is, because
I don't even know who the fuck she is either. Like I forgot to Google her after they were saying about her that I sound like my voice like or style or something like that.
Yeah,
is just like her. I mean, I don't compare myself to anybody, but I thank you, I guess.
Yeah. If anything, right now, I would believe that it's a Jessie Reyez. If anybody wants to look up who Jessie Reyez is, I think that's what it is for me, because it's the new vibe. It's not something like, people like try to find different ways. This is all they do, right? This is all they do on these the other type of shows. They just bring in what they know and then put it up in front, in Front Street. But for somebody who's been working extremely extra hard from September until March, because, that's when it happens. I think you've seen a lot. You've met a lot of people, networked with a lot of people, have bypassed a lot of the bullshit. That shows a lot of strength. I mean, you are kind of a boss, so it's expected to, bypass the bullshit. So
that's the way it is,
The thing that you was talking about was there was an album releasing. Let's talk about this album, because we're not here to figure out who you are. We're talking about these things and this album. When is it coming? How many tracks are on it?
If you want to know who I am, you can ask me personally, message me. Just don't be on some crazy shit. That's all I'm saying.
So
this album is called Inflammation.
Okay.
This is a anytime, anywhere album. It's a very intimate album. It's pretty like, how can I say it?
You can say it's very
okay.
Adult contemporary. Adult.
Okay, that's it. No, it's a I want to fuck you anywhere, anytime, any place, however. That's
damn.
how it is.
Oh shit.
I was just gonna say it like that.
Okay. All right.
That's the album it's about. In the album, I'm just gonna save you a bunch of lives by switching to my album.
So Bossy V, Inflamatic is what I got over here coming up soon for guys who didn't see that and stuff like that. So
it's called Inflammation.
So Inflammation out probably after all this shit is over, right?
Yes, definitely.
Get back in the groove of things and stuff like that. Because shout out to everybody who's releasing music right now, because it is cool and stuff like that, but there's still that promotion part. You're just stuck at a circle, and you got to find ways to reach out. And I've seen you do that, because now, like, even with the second Facebook page, I've seen like our mutual friends have grown. So I've seen like you networking like crazy. So big shout out to you.
Yeah.
When you get back into this groove and this thing, what is it about the first album that you want it to be about? I want to sex you up and shit. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
it's pretty my personality.
Oh damn.
I'm a pretty passionate, flirtatious, romantic person.
Oh, okay.
And I want people to get that side of me first before they get the fuck you one.
Damn.
So that's the start. It's like a start off kit. Start off with that.
Yo, look, like it's all good. Like what?
Yeah, it's a start off kit. You start off with that one, and then you get to the next one, and it gets personal after that.
Okay.
That's my personal intimacy. Then you're about to get my life story after that. So I'm preparing you now to relax and chill. Hulu, do you, Netflix, whatever the fuck you do.
Yeah.
The next journey is you're gonna really get to know me.
So
you're gonna really get to know me.
What's really crazy is that if I think about it like that, nobody sits there and tries to get to know anybody. They really get down to business first, right? So if you think about it like that, like if and maybe I'm thinking too much, because I think too much, but
that's nothing.
So if you get down to business first, and then it's like, here's me now. Either you staying, you leaving, stuff like that. Go through the shit with me, stuff like that, blah blah. Which is an outstanding way to present yourself, because a lot of people like to hide themselves. Like there's people that we know for real, like we're really cool with, and you could tell like they're hiding everything from us. Like, yo, bitch, I know you got problems. Like you could talk to me. I know you got. It's fine. Cry real quick, right? Like they be right in front of us. I'm like, yo, está bien? Like,
oh shit!
Right? Like, come on.
God, you're not lying. You ain't fucking.
They're right in front of. Why they fronting? Stop fronting. Stop being too strong. You crazy. But anyways, I like that approach.
You can be strong, but the point is that being strong and trying to hide, you can't mix that. You can never mix those two, because you're just gonna make yourself look like you're phony and you're fake.
Man, and it's so crazy because some of them, like, it's like they're really working, and we trying to like.
I'm glad they're working. Now it's time to get out of your little, your little shell, your little cave, the little thing that you call up in a room.
Yeah.
And, like, hello, I'm here, stop fucking around and start pushing. Like, what the fuck you afraid of?
We out here, man. We cry too. Shit. But anyways, big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the unsigned artist. Bossie Vee's in the building. Shout out to Jag Life. Clothing line, shoe line. Where can they find that stuff, man? Because I know that's hard to work on.
Right now, I have all my links actually on my Facebook. It's a Facebook fan page. My managers are actually in the live, so they can present that to you guys.
Okay. In
the live. So do sell my managers. I love you guys. Yeah, because it's a lot of shit to remember. No offense.
Yeah, I
But
feel you.
it's a lot of shit to come. Like, I'm like so excited about the clothing line actually, because I love sweatshirts and sweatpants. So that's like, it's gonna be really dope. I can't wait. I can't wait.
She says, listen. I'm telling y'all this shit straight up. I love sweatpants, sweatshirts. I ain't never seen her with that shit on. Okay? Like,
Because I do it.
it's winter and you in the whole club outfit. Hell to the
Hell-
no.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not gonna look, listen, what do I look like coming in a club looking like a fucking Eskimo? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Hell to the
Like,
no, man.
Because you know how the drinks, like I'm drinking now, the drinks kick in, you get all hot, you're gonna wear a fucking sweatsuit in a dance club, really? Really, my nigga? Come on.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Home to the unsigned artists. If you haven't yet, go ahead, follow Bossie Vee. She's out there working. And I seen something yesterday, and I'm sure that I've seen it more than once, is these reaching out to get features. Have people been sending it to you? You've been sending it to them to try to get features?
That's a funny subject because wait,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna tell you why
Uh-oh.
because people and they're thinking everything's fucking for free type of feature.
Oh, damn.
That's the problem. Everybody thinks, oh, let me talk to Bossy, and be all sweet. I could get a free feature. No, the fuck you cannot. I do charge with features because the bitch gotta make money. Sorry, not sorry. I do have to make money. I do have kids to take care of. Besides, I do have another job. I have an actual job.
Yeah.
And I need to make money. I don't mind doing like, oh, I was there in a video type of feature and you didn't pay me type shit. Well, you don't have to put my name. But if you're talking about me going some Ariel type of Celine Dion type of vocals, my nigga, I need paper. Like I need that. I need
If
that.
you want me to work, I need to put in work. Exactly. And you know what? It's crazy. Yeah, people don't really understand that part when it comes to the artists. I don't know when was it that you realized, okay, I'm gonna charge cats. Some people say there's a certain time of their career, but starting off like that, basically you're about their business straight from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And of course, if they want to put a song together with you, they really believe this feature can probably push them to another level. So obviously, as an R&B singer, that goes a long way versus somebody who's rapping probably the same bars they had somewhere else when you got to put a song together. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. So when it comes to the business part, you got to understand this is a singer. And if you're a rapper, you definitely know that if you putting a singer on your song, most likely it's probably going to be more heard because it's not you in the chorus. It's not you the whole time and stuff like that. So get your money up, man. Shorty gotta freaking, you know what I mean?
No, I try not to be so crucial when it comes to that, but you have to understand, if you want me to make your track to sound sexy and delicious and shit like that, my nigga.
Delicious. You can't say that no more on the air. You can't say delicious.
Listen, I'm saying, you gotta, if you want me to make it delicious and tasty, my nigga, that money has to come up. I'm sorry.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Home of the unsigned artist. Bossie Vee in the building. We're going to take another little audio break real quick. This one right here, Bossie Vee, Call Up. Shout out to everybody listening.
Cause you got me in the mood.
Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Home of the Unsigned Artist. Got Bossie Vee in the building here with us, man. If you haven't heard, you listen, tune in. You tune in to QSJRadio.com.
You're tuned in to QSJRadio.com, the home to the unsigned artists.
Bossie Vee, life is on pause. And it's irking the shit out of her. But we about to get to this phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Have you been keeping track of what those mean? Because I haven't.
No.
Yes, I don't know what the phase 1, phase 2, like I think it goes different with different states, but once you go into like phase 1, phase 2, is they start opening up stuff. So
I think it's like, I think the first phase was to state to, how you say, get the source, kill the source. Then the second one was stay the fuck home so we could stay with killing the source. And the other one's like, now you could get the fuck out.
it looks like nobody it looks like nobody's giving a fuck anymore though. It looks like that. I mean that's to me is like a sensitive subject, but it feels like a lot of people don't understand, like we it's like we have the right to talk about it, but then we don't. Like it's just one of those things. Like there's a lot of things going on. I don't know how you feel about what's going on now. Listen, this quarantine shit, I lost some people. You know what I'm saying? I lost some people. We lost some legends. We lost some writers, some old heads. We lost a lot of people. I'm not even sure. I said this shit like for a few weeks now. Just about a month ago, the whole world was together. It wasn't even a game. I thought Jesus was coming. Like I thought everything, like all the prophecies, everything together, and then all of a sudden we go right back to normal. How is this thing, like with everything going on, been affecting you, and not only as an artist, as a mother?
I'm actually very worried. I think that's why, another reason why my anxiety also was starting up too, because, you know, the fact that like you can't really protect your kids enough the way you want to, because it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah.
You can even get the shit inside. You could get it in your house and you don't even know. So it's like, it's scary. It's very scary because every day it's like, damn, like what the fuck, you know, niggas ain't clean no more. Niggas ain't like, what the fuck, you know what? You don't wipe your ass? Like, what is it? Like, I don't understand that. And then the whole protesting thing, I'm all for it with the protesting. It's just I'm not with the the vandalizing. I'm not with that. That I'm not with. Like, if you're gonna make your point, you can make your point. But when it comes to like destroying shit that we need as a community, as civilization, why would you do that? Because what? Because I feel like sometimes when they act like that, it's like they wasn't fucking potty trained.
Yeah. It's you know what's crazy is that my brother, he been like watching this shit. He's like, yo, it's a lot of young cats doing this stuff because they basically live in life like they don't give a fuck, you know. And I got a lot of people that I deal with. They're leaders. They get proclamations by their presidents of the boroughs and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here wondering, like, what are they like? What are their inputs in it? And they're like, nah, son. Like, this is not the first time we part of this. We've been hashtagging Black Lives Matter for like 10 years now, you know. And what's really crazy is, it just seems like when it gets out of control, it's like what I said some shit like this. I said it's just a bunch of deadbeats that with nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. You know what I mean? Like there's no sense for me to believe that we just had a shortage of groceries, of Lysol, of toilet paper, and thou shalt not steal is something that is I don't know. I don't get it. You know what I mean? And yes, you know, I get it too, because many things have changed when people do shit like this. I get their point, but I don't get the point of when it's within your own town. I don't get it, man. I mean,
I don't get it either. I don't even think I want to get it, because it's just thinking about it makes me so angry, because like even young kids be having babies, and it's like, how you looking if you're young and you have a kid and you're doing that? Like,
yeah,
I don't get that.
Yeah,
you know,
it's crazy.
It's really fucked up, because they actually was protesting around my way, and I'm like, oh my god, I was scared out my ass, because I'm like, why you come here? Like, go somewhere. Like, go do something. Go write a book or something. Like, why? Like, come on. Like, you don't see. Like, I as a mother, as a parent, and anybody can vouch for this, if they're parents, you don't see us going outside having a fucking 2-year-old tantrum because nobody's noticing something. You can do what you do, make your point. That's fine. But you got kids of your own. And to show them something like that, that's unacceptable behavior. I'm sorry, and
we're not talking about peaceful protesting. We're talking about
rowdiness. I don't like,
looting and stuff like that. We're not talking about peaceful protests. You can go out there all day, crazy, angry as fuck, as long as you understand that the humanity part. You know what I'm saying? That humanity part.
It's just I don't like that. I don't teach my kids to be like that either.